Okay, Dodgers and Mariners, another top-notch billing here with Miller. Too bad it's not Miller and Miller.
Miller
Bobby
time.
Miller. It could be Bobby Miller and oh, what's it? That starts with B. The other Miller, the Mariners Miller, but it's Bobby Miller here for the Dodgers and Kirby for the Mariners. Kirby gets a lot of love, but he doesn't really produce. Um, the Mariners don't win that often with it. He's pretty much a split down the middle anyway. But close line here. Dodgers have moved to the favorite here. I thought they would. $1.15, 8 under 20. Dodgers favored. Just
Yeah, I
fine.
mean, this one's a little bit intriguing, right? The Mariners haven't seen Bobby Miller yet, right? So we don't really have any, head to head Miller versus Mariners. And then, of course, you have some, 3 or 4 guys here from this LA team that haven't seen George Kirby before. But again, he's had some recent struggles, like you had talked about. But he has only allowed 1 run in his previous 21 innings of work there at Dodger Stadium. But I just think I still have to go ahead and take the Dodgers. I have to take the bats. I'm seriously worried about this Mariners bullpen if they want to sort of make any sort of run. I mean, they still got this. They got the Dodgers, they got the A's, they got 6 games with the Rangers and 3 games with the Astros. So it looks pretty tough for them to get this done. But, they've been kind of plugging their way through. This is probably the one team today that really needs a win that I don't think is going to get it. I'm going to go ahead and go Dodgers here.
Do you think Toronto catches the Mariners and passes them, and Texas stays in position, Mindy, in the
Well, I
American
think
League?
Texas has the easier road. They've already beat the
Okay.
Mariners 6 times. So it's 6-2, 6 wins, 2 losses.
Uh-huh.
But again, that was a couple months ago, June, perhaps. So I think back then they were hitting better than what they have been here recently too.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of like the Rangers' chances.
Okay. That's interesting to note. Well, then maybe it starts here. I'm taking the Dodgers with you with Miller. I don't know who's talking about the Dodgers pitching, being, I'm ready. I'll go with any of these guys. I don't care. Miller's okay. I mean, I don't, I'm talking about, yeah, you do want those other guys and you want those aces in there in the postseason, but the Dodgers have shown their depth all season long, rolling out. When other teams are kind of trucking out there some openers and stuff, the Dodgers just kind of go with a good young starting pitcher. It has a lot of promise and probably, getting as much experience as he is contribution to the team's drive to the postseason right now. So Kirby has a 6.5 ERA in his last 4 starts. Mariners have lost 4 of his last 5 starts, and the Dodgers have won 6 of Miller's last 9 road starts. Dodgers are in a funk, but Mariners aren't playing that well either right now. So I'm going to take the Dodgers here to get back right now in this one. Look, if anything, like we said, yeah, it's more important at this point, for the Mariners right now. The Dodgers are kind of in nowhere land a little bit. They're not going to, probably not going to, 8 games behind Atlanta or so, 7.5, and well be in front of Milwaukee a little bit as well, and well ahead of the Giants. So, the motivation might not be there on some of these games, but Mariners might be feeling a little hot under the collar. Take the Dodgers. I want to take the Dodgers.
I just think giving up Seawald was just, I don't know what they were doing with that.
See if the chat's interested in this one. We've got Blake wants to go. Alessandro, very controversial comments here in this one. Jeans suck. Now, there are some other comments about my bald head, but I'm more offended by the jeans suck. I mean, Mindy is someone who actually played recreational softball in jeans, being that guy that wore the jeans out there, because I feel like for the conditions that people keep their fields in, I'm not going to wear a good pair of baseball pants and rip them. So I would wear jeans out there because when I like to slide. So I don't know. I'm big on jeans.
You got to put the patches on, the tough skins. That's what I grew up in, right?
Well, that's what I would do, and the jeans would become.
And you always watched the Bad News Bears back then. What did all those guys do? They wore jeans. That's what you did.
I would actually do a complex because when I was playing like 5 nights a week, I mean, you could go through a couple pairs a season,
Right.
and so I would take the ones that have been torn and make the patches out of that and continue to go because the left knee is the issue. You're always going to tear the left knee. I'm like Trey Turner out there with the pop up slide and very smooth. So just want to say, jeans suck. That's a very I don't know. I'm going to let you stay in the chat, but I don't know. It seemed like a controversial comment there, especially considering the history of jeans in this country.
They've been around. It was like what? Kind of one of the first forms of pants. The jeans.
I didn't like actually jeans when I was a kid, but I'm all about them.